People take a lot of pride in being a multitasker. They think by doing so many things together, they are putting in a lot of work and consider themselves as epitome of productivity and efficiency by getting so much done at once. But wait a minute, is that really true? Does anything like multitasking exist? Let us find out in this video. Well, short answer, multitasking does exist, but not the way you think. Let us first understand multitasking. Multitasking simply means doing two tasks simultaneously. That is it, nothing rocket science. But honestly, you cannot really multitask. But Abhishek, I think I can multitask because I can talk on phone while eating or walk while listening to music and I'm doing both simultaneously. So how can you say I cannot multitask? Well, my friend, let's put it in this way. You cannot multitask two cognitive things at once. Or let's put it in a more simpler way. You cannot multitask two important, unknown, non-habituated things at once. So the analogy of walking while listening to music or eating while talking can be done because one of the tasks is so well learned that it feels automatic, meaning no focus or thought is necessary to engage in the task. Walking, eating comes under that. But when two tasks require absolute focus, you cannot do that. Like watching a movie and reading a book at the same time, or talking on the phone while writing an email at the same time. Let's slow down a little bit. We are not really multitasking. We don't do a lot of things simultaneously. Instead, what we do is we switch our attention from task to task extremely quickly with an astonishing speed, and we confuse that with multitasking. If you think about it, you're not actually multitasking, you're just shifting from one task to another extremely fast. For example, there's a document open on your screen and you're paying attention to it. Suddenly, you receive a text on your phone and you shift your eyes and focus from the document on the screen to the text you received on your phone. You text it back and your eyes and focus are again on screen now. You think you just multitasked, but in reality, you did not. You just task switched extremely fast. Real multitasking here would mean you working on a document on a screen with one hand and use the other hand to reply the text while working on your screen, which I don't think it happens. So let us take another example. You're surfing the net and suddenly you remember you have to reply to an important email. Now, real multitasking here would be surfing the web with one eye on the screen and typing the email. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, really? So you see, you really cannot multitask. You are surfing the web. You put that on hold, you switched your attention to type the email, the surfing is on standby. You're not surfing anymore, but you're writing an email. Same goes with almost anything. Talking on phone or writing an email, no doubt you can do, but you will be way more inefficient and would make a lot of mistakes. And also, if you do something else while talking on phone, you will hear less of what the other person is talking about. Try it sometime. So now we all understand what really multitasking is and how we are not multitasking and are just task switching. But does task switching every now and then is effective too? Heck no. But exceptions are there obviously. But it's not effective. You think you're getting a lot of done, but in reality you're just getting very little done and it is affecting your performance, which is making you more stressed and leaving you with a feeling of incompleteness and anxiety. Our brains only have a certain amount of attention and productivity to be delegated out at once. So when we are switching tasks rapidly, our focus and productivity goes on a toll and we are unable to perform well and might even make mistakes. Every task which you do takes up 20% of your focus and productivity. Task switching divides our attention and hinders our performance, especially when those tasks are complex and require our active attention. We become less efficient and more likely to make a mistake. It can also affect our ability to learn because in order to learn, we need to be able to focus. Cynthia Kubu, a neuropsychologist, says, the more we multitask, the less we actually accomplish because we slowly lose our ability to focus enough to learn. One study also found that college students who tried to multitask took longer to do their homework and had lower average grades. And that is why people say turn off your mobile data while you're working because that notification sound is enough for you to switch and toss your productivity in the trash. Task switching, or what is popularly known as multitasking, has a lot of consequences like it hinders our performance. We are unable to complete all the tasks given to us efficiently. It impacts our short-term memory. It increases anxiety. It stops your creative thinking because of lack of brain space due to rapid switching. Lack of focus, which results in making a lot of mistakes, less productivity, and more importantly, interrupts your flow, which leads to procrastination. And there you go. This might not be impactful when we are doing tasks that are simple and routine, like listening to music while walking or folding laundry while watching TV. But when the tasks are more complex, trying to multitask can negatively impact our lives. Our brain has billions of neurons and many trillion connections, but we are incapable of doing multiple things at the same time. Why is that? It is because we are wired to be monotaskers, meaning that our brains can focus only on one task at a time. If you see about it, single taskers perform exceptionally well and get more things done with efficiency in comparison to multitaskers, because single taskers give their 100% of focus to one task, and that leads to increased productivity, less stress, less anxiety, and more importantly, a feeling of completeness. Single tasking also helps you to be creative. It helps you keep in the state of flow and allows you to say no to a bunch of other tasks which are not important, which helps in prioritizing on what actually is important. Most people think that single tasking eats up the whole day. I beg to differ. Instead, it saves your whole day because your 100% energy is transferred to one task, which leads to the completion of task in low time. Whereas in multitasking, your attention is divided and that will take you more time to complete the same task with, of course, inefficiency and mistakes. Also, important thing while single tasking is keep taking 15-minute breaks. Taking a break can be a beautiful investment because it gives you time to rejuvenate yourself. We shouldn't try to squeeze productivity out of every minute of the day. It will just lead to inefficiency and no energy or interest in anything else. So, take periodic breaks, get in the sunlight, get some fresh air, listen to music to keep yourself refreshed, which also are fuel for creativity and allows you to keep your energy levels high. But don't use social media as a break, because 15 minutes will turn into hours and social media doesn't help in fueling your creativity. It causes more and more hindrances and affects your creativity. Hope I convinced you that it's time to stop or at least reduce your multitasking habits and try to focus on a single task and give your 100%. If yes, then let me know in the comments below. If you think multitasking is good for you, please share your why in the comments below and I would love to hear your perspective. That's it from me, guys. Hope you found the video valuable. If yes, then do share this video with your friends. If you did not like this video, hit the dislike button and let me know in the comment section that where did I go wrong, which can help me improve further. Thanks for watching. See you soon.